Hey there, today's topic is child passenger safety. We have a lot of kids here in the city of Sammamish, and we want to make sure that they're being transported around safely. There's a lot of things that we could discuss on this topic, but we want to touch on just a few of the issues that we see most often out in the field. Let's start with the kids riding in car seats. Far too often we find that these seats are just not secured tight enough. You should not be able to move the seat more than an inch in any direction. If you can, it needs to be tightened down. The kids riding in these seats are also frequently not buckled tight enough. One quick way to make sure that you've got it right is to do the pinch test. If you can pinch the strap at your child's shoulder, it's too loose. Tighten the harness and try again until you can't pinch the strap. Also, make sure the retention clip is in line with their armpits. Bulky jackets make it difficult to tighten the harness properly, as they can create a gap between the harness and the child, so make sure to take those off before having them climb into the seat. Once your child reaches 4 years old and 40 pounds, it's okay to move them to a booster seat. Whether you get the high back booster or the no back, make sure that the shoulder strap is positioned over their shoulder and across their chest. We see far too many kids that are being moved from the booster seat just too soon. By law, they must be 4 foot 9 inches tall before they can transition out of the booster and into the regular vehicle seat. Most kids don't reach that age until they're between 8 and 12 years old. Once your child reaches this 4 foot 9 inch requirement, it's time to check to see if they fit your specific vehicle. Have them sit in the seat and put their seatbelt on. Make sure they're sitting up tall with their back and bottom all the way against the seat. Their knees should bend naturally at the front edge of the seat. The lap belt should fit low on the bony part of the hips, and the shoulder belt should be covering the chest and positioned at the shoulder, making sure it's not in contact with their neck or face. If they pass these checkpoints, they're good to go. Kids must be 13 to ride in the front seat. No height requirement, no weight requirement. 13 years old. That's largely in part to seat design, airbags, and the crash forces imparted on front seat passengers. Lastly, we see a lot of issues during school pickup and drop-off times. Remember, when you arrive at school, make sure the kids stay buckled up until the vehicle comes to a complete stop. And when picking them up at the end of the day, make sure they're getting buckled up before you leave the lot. In either case, make sure they're taking those backpacks off before they hop into the vehicle. We have 2 certified child passenger safety technicians here at Sammamish PD, and we're here to help in any way we can. For more information about child passenger safety, check out our website. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.